Okay, boys and girls, this is part 5 of lesson 1. Let's take a look at it. It says the view cube. Okay, that's this thing right here. And basically, just want you to try an experiment, if you haven't already, with using the view cube. Okay, it tells you that it helps you change your perspective, which is your camera in this program. And basically, you can use the view cube in combination with these buttons on the left for home, um, fit all, zoom in and zoom out. Together between those options, you can get any view you want on the work plane, okay? So it says not only can you just click on this and drag it around, so I'm doing this in one continuous motion. So if you haven't tried that, try it now. Just try and click on the view cube and rotate it around. You can also click on, you can see how this word front is highlighted. You can, and then this blue area right there is highlighted. That turns the view cube, okay, and gives you the middle view. If you click on the word right, it'll give you the right view. And then you can use these arrows that highlight, turn blue when you're hovering over them, and you can get the other view. So if I click this arrow right here, it's going to flip it that direction. If I click this arrow, it's going to turn it that direction. Okay, if I click on the corner, see how the corner turns blue? Then it's going to give me that view. Okay, I can click on any corner or any word to give me that view if I want it, or just click and hold and drag it around for any view that you want. Then you can use the zoom in and zoom out buttons and the fit all and the home button to navigate any way you like. So that's the basics of moving the work plane around. So that's all you had to do. And if you read through the directions, you'll see that's all you really had to do. As long as you understand that, then you're ready to move on. But first, get some practice moving everything around with the view cube, clicking on and playing with the different words and the different ways you can rotate the cube with clicks, and then also with the home button. Make sure you understand all that. Then click next, and I'll see you in part 6. All right, part 6 says, what are hints? The top. It says, see the orange shapes in the middle of the work plane? Those are called hints. Okay, hints are outlines of shapes or work planes to guide you through the lessons. Okay, so they can put entire work planes in the main view, and you can build on different work planes that you can even insert your own work planes. And it happens with right here, this button right here, I let you add a work plane. Okay, for right now, let's just stick with one work plane and see what we can do, okay? So it says continue to the next step. So let's go to the next one. And by the way, just do a quick check right here. Click on this and then make sure you're getting the green check marks next to all your lessons that you finished, okay? Because we're on part 7 right now, okay? So it says shapes menu. The hint wants you to grab a cube and place it in the center of the work plane. Okay, so to do that, we have to go into the shapes menu, which is on the right-hand side. I'm going to put myself, sorry, I'm kind of sneezy today. I'm going to put myself up top, and now you can see that we have the basic shapes menu on the right-hand side. We're going to take a box, and we're going to click it, and we're going to drag it out into the work plane, and we're going to put it inside the hint as best we can and drop it off. Let go, okay? Now, we keep looking at the instructions. It says find the basic shapes, drag a box to the work plane, and then continue to the next step. And I'll just add right here, boys and girls, that before we go on, let's try and zoom in a little bit and make sure by rotating the view cube around that we put it exactly in the hint. But you can see that we didn't. You can see that right here, basically on the left side, it's sticking out. So what I want to do is I want to click on my shape, and I want to drag it a little bit in. There we go. Now, if I rotate this around, I can see that the box that I put on the work plane is exactly inside the hint. Perfect. Okay, so I want you to double check that too. Make sure nothing is hanging outside the margins. And then if I go to home view, there it is. I can zoom in a little bit, and I'm done. So do that, and now let's click next and go to part 8. You can pause the video here and practice if you want. Okay, now it says this one, part 8, viewing your object from all sides. So it says rotate around your shape and check to see if it's completely within the hint. And we just did that, right? Okay, if it's not in the hint, okay, if you still need to fix it, go ahead and fix it. Okay, and if you need to, just click, if you can't tell, just keep zooming in and then you can rotate around a little bit and you can definitely double check that your box is inside that hint. And then when you're done, let's move on to part 9 of lesson 1. Here we go. Okay, part 9, zooming in. Okay, try it. Zooming in, I suggest just using these buttons on the left-hand side because with my trackpad, you can use two finger slide on your trackpad up and down, just like you do in Google Chrome or on the internet. So two finger slide up and down on the trackpad will zoom in and out, or just use these buttons here for zooming in and zooming out, the plus and minus buttons. So a couple ways to try it. Practice, get comfortable with the way you like best. And I'll see you in the next video for part 10.